After a lively roadshow in Vadodara, PM Modi opened the electric locomotive plant in Dahod and launched the first 900 MP eco-friendly locomotive. He also started projects worth rupees 24,000 crores to improve infrastructure and rail connectivity. At a rally, he spoke about Operation Sindoor and India's unity and progress. Earlier praised for leading Operation Sindoor, Indian Army Colonel Sofia Qureshi's family joined PM Modi's Vadodara roadshow today. They proudly supported her and praised PM Modi's for women empowerment, highlighting Sofia as a true national inspiration. External Affairs Minister S. Shankar informed a parliamentary committee on Monday that Islamabad was alerted within 30 minutes of the operation starts on May 7. India targeted only terrorist hideouts and ceasefire followed direct communication between India and Pakistan's military chiefs. S. Shankar emphasized India's firm stance: they fire, we fire. They stop, we stop. Ready to respond to any escalation. After a rise in espionage cases, CRPF Jawan ASI Moti Ram Jat was dismissed and arrested by the NIA for leaking intelligence to Pakistani operatives since 2023. He has been remanded for the 15 days under the UPA and the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. In the early 2025, a scandal rocked India's judiciary when burnt cash piles under found at Justice Yashwant Verma's home. The Supreme Court swiftly formed an in-house committee which submitted its reports by May. Subsequently, then Chief Justice Sanjeev Khanna wrote to the President and Prime Minister. However, an RTI request for the report and letters was denied by the Supreme Court, citing Privacy and Sanctions 8(1)(e) and 11 to the RTI Act to protect public interest. After many years of late monsoon, Mumbai saw the monsoon come 16 days early, the earliest in 25 years. May's rainfall broke 107 years record. Heavy rain caused floods, traffic jams and train delays. A red alert was issued for safety. Just weeks after its grand opening on May 10, 2025, Mumbai's Acharya metro station on Aqua Line 3 was flooded due to heavy rain. The incident was raised serious concerns about the station's infrastructure and safety. After heavy rain disrupted normal life in Kerala, all schools in many districts are closed because of IMD red alert for 11 districts and orange alert for 3 more areas. Exams are still happening as planned, while relief work and flood warning continue. After decline due to widespread vaccination, over 1,000 new COVID-19 cases have emerged amid a global rise. Delhi has 104 active cases, including 99 this week. Kerala has the highest number, reporting 430 active cases across the state. In a yet another propaganda stunt, Pakistan Army Chief Asim Munir gave PM Shehbaz Sharif an old Chinese drill photo, falsely calling it a Pakistani strike on India. The photo from 2019 has sparked outrage now. India shared real evidence under Operation Sindoor, exposing the false claims. After months of increased Israeli attacks in Gaza, at least 44 terrorists were killed overnight in 2 strikes. One strike hit the school where terrorists were hiding, which killing 20 terrorists. Israel said it targeted militants hiding among civilians. After deadly attack in Washington, the US-German citizen was charged in New York for trying to firebomb the US mission in Tel Aviv. He also threatened President Trump and faces 20 years in prison. Officials promise zero tolerance. After a judge blocked the US ban on Harvard enrolling foreign students, President Trump repeated his concerns. He criticized Harvard for having 31% foreign students, saying it limits American access, and demanded a list to check risk. Previously, Bangladesh has faced political unrest and growing calls for elections. Now tensions have been risen for former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina accused interim leader Dr. Muhammad Yunus of illegally taking power with extremist and foreign support, threatening the country's democracy and peace. 2 Pakistani nationals in Texas, Abdul Hadi Murshid and Mohammad Salman Nasir, were arrested by the FBI for visa fraud and money laundering. They used fake job offers to get US visas and citizenship illegally. The FBI called this a big success.